Well, it's been a while since I've spoken into a microphone, and you're probably more or less sick of seeing this intro every time, but whatever. I'm gonna do this anyway, but greetings, lovely Lovanions. I am back once again. I apologize for the lack of gaming content for like the past month or so. But anyways, I am mattlovania, and welcome back to Undertale. Now, you might be curious, why have I gone back to this game? Well, first of all, this video is in dedication of the 1-year anniversary that I started uploading videos on my YouTube channel. I think I originally created this, excuse me, that's a great start. I created this channel a year prior, and then last year, on September the 27th, I uploaded the first part of my first playthrough, which was the pacifist playthrough of this game. And boy, that had excellent quality. But anyways, yes. This time, I'm gonna be doing something special. So, I have done a playthrough of the pacifist run, and earlier this year, I've done a live stream of me doing the genocide run. And this time, there is one mode that I have neglected to show off this entire time. So, this might be a long video, but this is going to be a little bit of a short playthrough. Because now, I am about to share what is called the hard mode. And basically, right here, I'm, I don't think I ever showed this off in the original playthrough, but you can type different names in the name selection here. And if you type in the name Frisk, this name will make your life hell. Proceed anyway? Sure we will. This will activate the hard mode. And you might be asking yourself, well, what is hard mode? Well, we're about to see in a little bit. So it starts like normal. We start in this little room. By the way, this is I recorded this footage last night, so this is post-commentary. Howdy, I'm Flowey, Flowey the Flower. You're new to the underground, aren't ya? Golly, you must be so confused. Someone ought to teach you how things work around here. I guess little old me will have to do. Ready? Here we go. I don't think I ever showed the sequence off in the original. See that heart? That is your soul, the very culmination of your being. Your soul starts off weak, but can grow strong if you gain a lot of LV. What's LV stand for? Why, love, of course. You want some love, don't you? Don't worry, I'll share some with you. Down here, love is shared through little white friendliness pellets. Are you ready? Move around, get as many as you can. Hey buddy, you missed them. Let's try again, okay? Is this a joke? Are you brain dead? Run into the bullets! I mean, friendliness pellets. Why did I say bullets? I don't know. You know what's going on here, don't you? You just wanted to see me suffer. Now you must die. Evil laughter. What a terrible creature, torturing such a poor innocent youth. Ah, do not be afraid, my child. I am Toriel, caretaker of the ruins. I pass through this place every day to see if anyone has fallen down. You are the first human to come here in a long time. Come, I will guide you through the catacombs. This way. It's gonna be a bit of a challenge, because since I'm doing this commentary in post, I have to keep up with the dialogue sometimes. I'm only gonna voice act whenever there's like a different line, because there are some lines of dialogue that are somewhat different when you're playing in hard mode. So yeah, this is pretty much the same. Pretty familiar. So, unlike the original playthrough, I have all the mods turned off, because, you know, in the pacifist playthrough that I did, I had the color mod and some music modified for this game, which you can do in the PC version, which is the one I'm playing on. Hey? It seems that the labeling has worn away. Oh dear. This might be far more challenging than I anticipated. Sure, like that'll make things harder since I played this game like a million times through. Doesn't really make a difference, and yeah, there's proof that I'm playing the PC version. I spaz out. So yeah, we hit the first switch. If we hit this one, it seems that that is not the correct switch. We hit the right one. Splendid! I am proud of you, little one. Let us move to the next room. I think if you're quick enough, before Toriel gets to that spot, and if you hit the wrong one, it'll have a unique flavor text. It's like, I forget what it is exactly, but it's like, boy, you're fast enough or you're fast enough to get that one wrong or something. I forget what that entails, but yeah, so it has been a while. I guess I should explain what's been happening. So I may have said this in like the first couple of parts of the Sonic Mania playthrough that I'm doing, which the rest of the parts should be up next week. I have recorded all of the gameplay for Sonic Mania. I have not recorded the commentary, however. That'll be post-commentary as well. But yeah, the Sonic Mania playthrough will continue. The Sonic and Tails playthrough, anyway. Knuckles playthrough, I'll cover that later on. In like a special occasion or something. And here we're facing off against the toughest enemy of all, the dummy. And I don't think I ever showed this off before, but if you either check or spare this dummy a few times, then eventually, dummy tires of your aimless shenanigans. It'll just float out of the battle, and I love that face for Toriel. The next room awaits. Yeah, so you didn't necessarily have to, like, talk to it. I found that out, like, months later, in, like, one playthrough. So yeah, this, beginning sequence is pretty much, similar to any playthrough you play of this game. But there are noticeable differences, which, we'll see, in a few minutes. And yeah, every so often I'll check, like, signs or talk to characters. Just out of curiosity if, like, anything has changed between playthroughs. Because, believe it or not, this is actually the first time that I'm playing hard mode. I have seen other playthroughs on YouTube, but I have not played hard mode for myself. And spoiler warning, I actually don't die at all in this run. So, that might be a spoiler warning, or just spoiler alert in general. In case some of you wanted to see me die, then sadly, you're going to be disappointed. I also like this music. I've always loved this music. Totally unnecessary, but still. Walking through the long corridor. Yeah, anyways, back to what's been going on. So, school started again for me recently, about just over a month ago, in the middle of August. And since then, about 2 or 3 weeks prior to that, I managed to catch a somewhat severe cold or flu that lasted about a week or so. And I wasn't really able to, or wasn't really confident to do commentary during that time. So instead, I just decided to upload remixes, like a bunch of remixes as I possibly could, to fill in the gap for the gaming content here. And yeah, other than that, it's been pretty tough trying to get back into this since I'm busy with school and other life stuff. And of course, other work regarding this channel. So yeah, it's been pretty busy. Just to sum that all up, and here this Frogget does say something different. He gives us a little warning that there are tougher battles here. Couldn't read that in time because I was going off on a little bit of a tangent, but I just had to get that out. And now we're gonna take more candy. More than one, of course. But unlike other playthroughs, if you're playing hard mode, there is a significant or noticeable difference. In this hellish world, you can only take 3 pieces of candy. Unlike, I believe, 5 pieces. Look at what you've done, of course. Man, I can't believe it's really been like 1 year since I've uploaded the first video, which ironically is Undertale. Final Frogget hopped in. So this is one of the differences, is that unlike facing off against a normal Frogget, you're fighting off against the final Frogget, which you wouldn't be able to encounter until you get to the core, which is the penultimate final area of this game. So you're facing off against this enemy quite early. And yeah, you don't want to get hit because it can deal like 5 points of damage, or 5 points of your health. But luckily, since I know what to do in terms of sparing it, it's not really much of a problem now. And right here, yeah, I remember doing that. Regretfully doing that, because it wasn't really worth going back to that save point. So you might as well just move on. Yeah, I played through this sequence multiple times. Yeah, right there. Yeah, I just escaped from a battle. That happens sometimes. If you manage to encounter an enemy like that and immediately enter a room, then you can skip it entirely. And right here I chose cinnamon, whereas before I think I chose butterscotch. Or I think, yeah, the first pacifist playthrough that I did, I think I started, I didn't do a true reset I just did a normal reset, which you'll get unique or different dialogue if you reset in the middle of one of the playthroughs. Then characters will have different dialogue every time. So here we're fighting against Final Frogget and I couldn't read his name. It's like a really long name. But yeah, it's another enemy that you would fight in the core. Astigmatism, that's it. Yeah, I've always found this enemy's design weird. It's like, right now it's an eye. Like, it looks like an eye, and here you see like a little face. Some of the monster designs in this game are pretty interesting, to say the least. Yeah, and here you can tell that I've played this game way too much, because I've already got this memorized. Down pat. Whoa there, partner. Who said you could push me around? Hmm? So you're asking me to move over? Okay, just for you, Pumpkin. Hmm? You want me to move some more? Alrighty, how's this? Hmm? That was the wrong direction. Okay, think I got it. Yeah, much improved voice acting and quality in terms of the video and the audio. Because every time, yeah, the audio in like the first playthrough that I did was very unbalanced. Especially in like the first few parts. They were, I think my voice was too quiet and the game was really loud. Back then I didn't really know how to edit, per se. But hopefully this is much better. Improved. You also get different battle music. This one I like also. It's pretty engaging. Yeah, and the mouse is still there. I always like doing that. Like doing more than a few times clicking that hole. Yeah, we only got 3 consumables, and here we got Blookie, or Napsablook. Z. Are they gone yet? This ghost keeps saying Z out loud repeatedly, pretending to sleep. Move it with force. Yes, we are gonna move it with force. Here comes Napsablook, same as usual. And unlike the other monsters, missed the memo and is the same difficulty as normal. I think this is like the only monster that you encounter in this mode that is, well, basically the same. Just wishing they weren't here. Really not feeling up to it right now, sorry. Yeah, so as I've said before, this is a pacifist hard mode playthrough that I'm currently doing here. Even at the last enemy, I don't really do like a kill. I'll just say that much. I call it Dapperblook. Do you like it? And I flirt with him. I usually come to the ruins because there's nobody around, but today I met somebody nice. Oh, I'm rambling again. I'll get out of your way. Yeah, during that last part, you don't want to threaten him. If you do, then the fight becomes even more of a challenge. So, you can either flirt or cheer with him. Or cheer at him. Personally, I've never done that, You know, I haven't done it here. I was thinking about doing that in the spirit of playing hard mode, but I wasn't gonna risk that. Yeah, even still, this even for a short mode like this, I wanted to make it an extra challenge to not die here. Yeah, so right there I got both of the Spider Donut and Spider Cider. Something that is kind of a rare thing to do for a pacifist playthrough. It's easy to get both of them in the Genocide playthrough, obviously, because you get more gold. Yeah, I don't think I pointed this out before, but there normally is 3 frogs here, but since I've been skipping the text, it's not here. And that one frog, it would comment on, like, or give you a tip about skipping the text with, like, X, if you're playing on a keyboard. Well, right here, he tells you about, sparing monsters when they have yellow names on. Keep no more yellow names. Yeah, and I say no, and then if you come back to him, just thinking about it for a moment. Ribbit, how are you doing without yellow names? It's bring them back. Bring them back. Huh? It's rather inconvenient that you changed your mind like this. Since I told everyone not to use yellow names, everyone threw theirs out. Well, last year it was fashionable to have pink names. I think everyone still has those in their closet somewhere. I'll ask everyone to look, but this is the last time. That was a pretty terrible Kermit impression. If you're wondering what I was trying to do there, that was Kermit the Frog. That sounded more like Goofy, I think. Because he has, like, this voice. Just having a little chat with Toriel. I think she did have a minor difference with her text there. Finding the faded ribbon once again, which is pretty helpful, since all these monsters that we encounter do hit pretty hard. We're gonna need that. And to my knowledge, I think I show off most of the unique monster designs here. Coming up in a sec, we're gonna fight the Vegetoid, like the carrot monster. Yeah, just to hate myself, I'm gonna force myself into this. Parsnip, that's his name. Cobrified carrot. Yeah, and there's like a lot more. Well, I don't even know what those are. But I think they're supposed to be carrots. Or some type of food. I don't know what they are supposed to be. But yeah, you have to dodge a lot more this time. But conceptually, it's pretty much the same steps you have to follow. And you can devour it for more HP if you want. Which is technically not killing them. And I immediately run into another battle after that. Which is great. So yeah, eat the green food and then you can automatically spare them. Pretty simple. Yeah, and it has this other attack, which is, honestly, I think that one's a lot more harder to avoid with the bouncing food, rather than the food with... The one with the food just falling straight down. Yeah, and the design is obviously based off of Medusa, which is pretty cool. Oddly enough, we don't turn to stone when we look at them. Go on without me. Wait, ghosts can fly, can't they? Oh well. I never understood why, like, he was... Like, why Napsulu was just laying there in that specific spot. We'll never know. And just to hate myself again... Going to fight a monster that I totally don't have to fight, but... just for the sake of content and making this video longer, I'm gonna have to do that. So originally I was intending on recording this on the PS4 Pro... Well, yeah, PS4 Pro version, which I do have. And I should mention the this game has gotten an official release on PS4 and PS Vita. So if you are a console fan or a Sony fanboy and haven't played this game, now you have an excuse to do so. It's a pretty great game. You should totally play it. If you haven't, then I don't know what you're doing with your life. But honestly, at this point, I don't know. Again, I think I mentioned this like in earlier videos, but I do get the reason why this this game as a whole can be considered like overrated. And some people choose to not play it, which is okay. You know, there are other games or other things that you can be playing or doing right now, but still, this is a pretty great game that you should give a try yourself. It's a really, really fantastic experience. And it's not really that long of a game. It's it can take you at the most, I'd say, like less than a day to beat, like any playthrough. Or I don't know, Genocide you could say otherwise, but I don't know, either Pacifist or any neutral run you can beat in less than a day, so you don't have to spend like too much of your time on either of those. So these are the final enemies that we're encountering before, you know, for those who have played this game, the obvious, we're going to be fighting Toriel soon. Moldessa and I forget the other name, the monster on the right. The one that likes to dance. Yeah, and here I tried the same option a few times, just to see, like, if that was the solution. Cause yeah, we're trying to tell Moldessa to try a new look. So I try that a few times, but it doesn't work. Eventually, I say fix, and that's it. Moldessa's face looks happy? Yeah, you can't really tell, and yeah. Migospel? I think that's how you pronounce it. Excuse me. Clown bug. Kind of does look like a clown. With like the eyes. Yeah, right here. I just I decided to show off like the different options with this guy. There we go. And you can see the spare button is pink now. And now, we are at the final stretch here. We're almost done. Guess that's another spoiler. Just between you and me, I saw Toriel come out of here just a little while ago. Normally, she carries groceries out of here, but this time she wasn't carrying anything. She looked disappointed, Ribbit. Then what was she carrying then? If it wasn't groceries. Of course, we got the toy knife, which I don't really bother to use, but I equip it anyway. Yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, I should have shown off like the betrayal. For those who have played this game before, I think they know exactly what I'm talking about, but sadly I don't. This is a, again, pure pacifist playthrough that I'm showing off here. Oh. And I guess if you're wondering why I decided to call her now instead of earlier when she first gave us the cell phone the first time. I guess it's because I thought there would be like unique flavor text or different dialogue that would activate here. But no, I think this is pretty much the same. I do like the emotes for Toriel. They're pretty cute. For Goat Mom. Would you like to have her as a mom? She'd be pretty sweet. Pretty sure everyone who has played this game would probably would like to have Toriel as a mother. Oh dear, that took longer than I thought it would. And what were you doing? How did you get here, my child? Are you hurt? There, I will heal you. I should not have left you alone for so long. It was irresponsible to try to surprise you like this. Well, I suppose I cannot hide it any longer. Come, small one. Yeah, when it comes to female voices, I don't really have, like, a unique voice to give them. Like Toriel or Undyne or Alphys. Alphys, I could do because, you know, she's pretty much a nerd, so she kind of sounds like this. Like, oh no. But, yeah. It's kind of hard to come up with different voices from time to time. Surprise! I have baked snail pie. I thought we might celebrate your arrival. I want you to have a nice time living here. So Here, I have another surprise for you. So instead of a butterscotch cinnamon pie, she couldn't really make up her mind on the two. So she just baked a snail pie. This is it. A room of your own. I hope you like it. Is something burning? Make yourself at home. Oh, now my voice sounds weird. Excuse me. Okay. And of course, if we sleep in our room, she leaves us a slice of snail pie. And if you're wondering what the difference is between the butterscotch and the snail pie, heals some HP and acquired taste. And if you're also wondering, yes, I do consume the snail pie. I also like this music as well. It's really calm. Oh yeah, and right here, yeah, I think I was checking a few things. I don't check everything again, but I was just checking to see if there was any different text that came up. And now I think about it, I should have done a little more research about this mode. Like what's different about it from other playthroughs. Right here, if we try to leave, I think you should play upstairs instead. I think this is another detail that I didn't show off the first time either. It is dangerous to play here. No matter how many tries we try and go on, it is drafty here. You will catch a cold. Well, now my voice is starting to get tired. That's not good. Oh boy. Well, we're almost done. It is dusty here. You will catch a cough. Especially when I'm talking this much. I might take a sip of water. There's nothing to see here. There is a point where the different dialogue stops entirely. Do you want to read a book? I do not like the game you are playing. You mean Undertale? You don't like Undertale. Well, that confirms it. Toriel hates the game that we're playing, which is Undertale. Why not go for a walk in the yard? Well, you can't tell me what to do. You're not my real mom. You're not my real goat mom. Really now. Eventually, she just becomes more and more annoyed about our actions here. Yeah, and there's that face again. And it's at that point where the different dialogue stops. Just so you're aware. I don't think I showed this off either. Hey, you silly child. If you want to talk to me, I'm right here. If you call her, right here, then yeah. It's details like that I like. Like whenever you're in front of a character and you call them, then it's like, why are you using your phone? I'm right in front of you. I might actually make a remix of this track sometime, but when the timing is right. Which, now that I think about it, I think I have some idea, but I'm not gonna share right now publicly. There are so many old books I want to share. I want to show you my favorite bug hunting spot. I've also prepared a curriculum for your education. This may come as a surprise to you, but I've always wanted to be a teacher. Actually, perhaps that isn't very surprising. Still, I'm glad to have you living here. Oh, did you want something? What is it? When can I go home? What? This is your home now. Would you like to hear about this book I am reading? It is called 72 Uses for Snails. How about it? Sure, why not? Go for a snail fact. Here's an exciting snail fact. Do you know that snails sometimes flip their digestive systems as they mature? That's what it says. Interesting. Yeah, that is interesting. Well, bother me if you need anything else. What is it? How to exit ruins. I have to do something. Stay here. Yeah, and again, every playthrough there is a different fact. If there's literally like 72 facts that the like Toby put into this game, I'll be surprised. I might look that up later on. That'd be pretty insane. Then again, like the amount of hidden secrets and details that are put into this game, I wouldn't be surprised if that were a thing. A one-way exit to the rest of the underground. I'm going to destroy it. No one will ever be able to leave again. Now be a good child and go upstairs. I'm gonna say no on that. You just do you. Every human that falls down here meets the same fate. I've seen it again and again. They come, they leave, they die. You naive child, if you leave the ruins, they, Asgore, will kill you. I am only protecting you, do you understand? Go to your room. I'm still gonna say no. Do not try to stop me. This is your final warning. Yeah, be sure you're prepared for this next battle because it can be pretty intense if you're not careful. You're just like the others. There's only one solution to this. Prove yourself. Prove to me you are strong enough to survive. And here we go. The boss fight against Toriel. And of course, like almost every remix that I've created so far, I am planning on making a remix of this track right here, Heartache. But you'll just have to wait and see when the day comes. Yeah, and I have grown to like this track. It wasn't really... the melody wasn't very memorable at first, but I've grown to love it. And this boss fight. It is pretty cool. There we go. That's like... That's pretty... That's in, like... Out of all the attacks that she does, I think between that and this one here, they're kind of like the easiest attacks to avoid because you have to be in like a certain spot. This one, however, can can suck it because I don't know. It might be just me, but she likes to spam the attack a lot. And you're gonna see in a sec how much she uses that. And right here, I wasn't really aware if I could actually die here, since we're playing in hard mode, so I was just I was just making sure to have like enough health, and yeah, it was completely worthless because yeah, I'm down to 5 again. Right there, I ate the snail pie. Doesn't really max out your HP, but it gives you a lot. At first I thought it would just give you like less than 5 or just about 5, but which would have been which yeah, that would have been pretty mean if that were the case. Stop looking at me that way. Yeah, that one I had to move up slightly. So yeah, I only use like a few healing items. I don't use all of them. Yeah, and feel free to tell me in the comments, like, if there's anything that like any differences that I didn't mention here. Or in this case here, if like... Because I know that you don't necessarily have to heal, because if you're at low HP, then there will be times where the battle will end quicker. It'll have the same result like before there. I promise I will take good care of you here. I know we do not have much, but we can have a good life here. Why are you making this so difficult? Please, go upstairs. Yeah, right here. I guess I'll tell you what I was talking about the betrayal kill. If you somehow get here after that long, arduous battle, and you can just fight and you'll kill her automatically that way. That's what's called the betrayal kill. Which again, I was tempted to do, but just wanted to prove myself by doing a pure pacifist playthrough. And here, look who it is. It's Toby, I mean the annoying dog. And that's the end of hard mode. I don't know what to give this voice for. Eh? You're ending it now? And on such a dramatic moment? That's the difficult part. Not the bullets, but accepting that it's all over. But there will be more, will there not? I like the faces. Maybe. Knowing the answer is hard. But I'm Tish. I might insert a sound effect, I don't know. Hey, aren't you supposed to be dying or something? Well, what is the point of that now? What will you do instead? Perhaps I will bake another pie. That last one ended up a little burnt. I thought it was good. Theoretically. It's not like I ate it all while you were fighting. You. Fucking Toby. I mean, annoying dog. Hey, can I have some pie? You were just going to eat it all. I can help. Snoring on the floor is not help. I'm not snoring. I'm cheering you on in my sleep. Oh, you're still here. Don't you have anything better to do? Every gamer ever. And that, lovely Lovanions, is the end of hard mode. Coming. Maybe. Don't count on it. And yeah, that's basically it for hard mode. Oh boy. That wasn't too bad. It was like less than an hour. I guess I proved myself. I'm worthy. I'm the best Undertale player ever. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, what's the holdup? Shouldn't she be dead by now? I've been waiting in that room for... hard mode. Gee, you better take a picture. People are gonna think you're really cool. Not. Golly, talk about tryhard. Pathetic. Yeah, keep telling yourself that, Flowey. So, are you gonna keep going, or... It's over. I knew that. Why does everyone have to be so condescending? So what's your excuse, sitting around here? Don't you have anything better to... I already said that. Bye, Flowey. And that really is the end of hard mode. That pretty short. It's pretty much you're playing in the ruins area with harder monsters to battle. But yeah, that is about it. To celebrate the, what I like to call, the 1 year of determination. And I guess that is pretty much the nickname I'm giving it for the 1 year anniversary that I have been on YouTube. So I would like, for the closing message, I would like to thank everyone for watching. It's been a pretty hectic year, or I guess well, I don't know. I'd say pretty rough month because it's been hard trying to get back into commentating after being busy with, again, school and being sick, which is, you know, not the thing that you want in your life, but, you know, trying to get back into it. Commentary might have been a little bit rusty, but who cares? Doing all this in one take. So how's that for one take? Not bad, huh? But anyways, again, thank you guys so much for watching. This'll, well, I don't know, not totally, it won't be totally not the end for Undertale content. There will be more remixes on the way. If there are any fan games that any of you want me to cover, then please feel free to tell me in the comments. That would really be appreciated to have your suggestions said. I'll check back on them later. May not cover them immediately, but you know, we'll see. Never say never. But anyways, yeah, that is Undertale, the hard mode. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. And the next time you'll hear my voice, there will be more Sonic Mania on the way. More videos coming next week. Should be able to finish the playthrough by then. And October is coming up. So get ready for a bunch of spoopy content. That's how you spell it. It's spoopy, not some other word. I don't know what to... I was thinking about giving the next month a special title, but I don't know what's it called. Yeah, there's like Oktoberfest, Halloween Fest, Fright Fest. I don't know. I'll figure it out off screen, but yeah, stay tuned for those after Sonic Mania, or maybe during Sonic Mania. There will be the start of the spoopy content and more remixes that are also going to be spoopy related, so stay tuned for those. And last but not least, I do want to mention, I didn't really, I guess that, like, this whole ending, this could be like an update video in of itself, but recently I made a Patreon. I'll probably leave a link at the end screen for this video, but if you want to go check it out, there are awesome rewards if you donate to better my cause as a content creator. That would really be appreciated. It keeps me going. It helps me motivate to make more videos and more content, more awesome content for you guys. I'm part of the next generation, you could say. But yeah, that is the final message. So again, thank you, wonderful Lovanions. By the way, if you don't know what Lovanions are, that's you guys, the viewers / subscribers / followers, what have you. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and see you on the next one.